good night for the fans here. So we've got not only football, but the homecoming festivities as well. As soon as the halftime coronation for the West, should be a real interesting night for football here in the first of course, we got some football games. McCleansboro Foxes are here. They'll be trying to up in Christopher CZR. CZR, that is. Christopher coming off a big win last week against Cairo.
CZR Bearcats. The Foxes are coached by Mr. Willie Grubb, assisted by Kurt Endicott, Scott Stott, Wade Thomas, and Brian Ward. Now the starting offense for your CZR Bearcats. And quarterback number 17, Dave Monty. And halfback number 23, Mike Bramlett. And quarterback number 33, Mike Fletcher. And halfback number 40, Garrett Janelle. Starting at center, number 51, John Cobb. And guard, number 63, Dave Walker. And the other guard, number 65, Nathan Hamlin. And a tackle, number 47, Joe House. And the other tackle, number 38, Keith Rutherford. And again, number 87, Chris Mayo. And at the other end, number 90, Steve Gilbert.
There for McCleansboro this evening. And for the hometown Christopher Bearcats, you'll see the regular starting team out there. You'll see at quarterback number 17, Danny Monte. Monte, of course, is a 5'11", 180-pound senior. Number 23, Mike Bramlett at halfback, 170-pound senior, 5'9". Number 33 is Mike Fletcher. He'll be at the fullback position. He's 5'10", 165-pound senior. Number 40, Garrett Janelle, is a halfback, and he'll be in there as well, along with number 59, Corey Walker, who will be the starting center. We're set for the kickoff, and it is kicked down the field and taken by number 1, and that is Jared Freeman. Freeman brings it back up the middle. He's hit and brought down, and we'll see where he's brought down at. Looks like pretty close to the 30-yard Bearcats. Again, we said Corey Walker, number 59 at center. You'll see number 63, Gabe Walker, and Nathan Hanlon at the guards. Joe House and Keith Littlefair are the tackles, and the two ends are Chris Mariano and Steve Gilbert. Danny Monty, the quarterback, bends under center with the full house backfield. Now Bramlett in motion. They give it to the first back through, which is Fletcher, and he'll pick up a couple of yards. On that carry, brings up 2nd down and 4. Just underway here at homecoming night at Christopher ZR. Glad you could join us for high school football here on WFRX. We've got a pretty good game for you tonight between McCleansboro and Christopher ZR. And right now, Christopher is on offense. Monte takes a deep breath, now bends under center with a full house backfield. Takes the snap, turns, hands it off to the third back through. He gets around to the right side. That's Bramlett. He's got a big hole. He's downfield across the 50-yard line, down to about the 46-yard line. And Mike Bramlett picks up a big gain there. It'll be 1st down, moving all the way from about the 30, ball just inside the 46-yard line. So a pickup of about 16 on that play for Bramlett. Here's the snap. Monte turns, pitches it to Bramlett, who tries to turn the corner on the left side. He's got the corner. He goes outside. He's got one man to beat, and he's still pulling him downfield and still gets it down to about the, call it the 16-yard line. He really ate up some ground that time, and another big run for Mike Bramlett, this time going around on the left side. Bramlett. So how do you like that? Mike Bramlett has run the ball twice tonight, and already he's got 45 yards rushing. That's a good way to start off. Monty with a full house backfield. Takes a snap. Now Fletcher in motion to the right. They turn. They pitch it. They fake the pitch to Janelle and give it back to Bramlett, that is. And Bramlett brings it up just a little bit beyond the line of scrimmage. Maybe picked up a yard, maybe 2. And 6 to the Christopher ZR Bearcats. 2nd down for Christopher. They're in almost a hurry-up offense here. They want to keep things going. They're down on the 11-yard line, let's call it. The 11-yard line to pick up of about 5 that time, so it'll be 2nd down and 5. They turn and pitch right to Janello, who turns the corner. He may go into the end zone. He's got a touchdown. Garrett Janello runs it in from 11 yards out. His first carry of the night, and quickly it is 6-0 Christopher ZR. And the balloons are flying, the blue and orange balloons flying through the air. as they celebrate here on homecoming night. And man, what a drive. We had 1, 2, 3, 4 running plays and a touchdown. That's all there was to it. And Christopher ZR is on the board, 6-0 with 9:50 to go in this first period. Wow. Great look at their offense. Now we're going to see Bramlett try to kick it. Here's the snap back. The ball is up. It's kicked. It is good. Check, that's not Bramlett. It's Fletcher. The Bearcats are on the board, 7-0, 9:50 to go here in the first period. And McCleansboro has got to wonder what hit them. I mean, it was 4 plays, 4 big runs, and a touchdown, and the extra point was good. So with 9:50 to go, Christopher on top, 7-0. And the homecoming crowd likes this so far. Pretty good looking crowd here tonight. I know there was some talk about rain earlier in the forecast, but what it looks like the rain's going to push itself back beyond game time, and hopefully we'll get this game in without any of that wet stuff. Here's the kick going down, taking a bounce, and McCleansboro can't get to it. It's going to lay on the field, finally covered up by number 86 of McCleansboro, make that number 85. And they're going to call it at the, let's call it the 14-yard line. Almost the 14-yard line. First down and 10 for McCleansboro. Mike Belangi will be the quarterback. He turns, he hands to the second back through. He picks up a couple of yards. Still in the first quarter, just over 9 minutes to go and counting in this first quarter. 7-0 Christopher ZR. Belangi will take the snap with a full house backfield. Turns, hands to the second back through. He's hit once and pulled down. That is Boyd again. He may have got a yard or two. We'll have to wait and see. But he didn't pick up much of anything there. On the stop, Fletcher getting in there. Also number 36, Jeremy Park. 2 yards, giving him 4 yards on the night on 2 carries. Here goes McCleansboro. Belangi, the quarterback. Fullback in motion, and that fullback is a big fullback, and the ball is bobbled in the backfield, and Danny Monty will haul down the running back, Boyd, for about a 3-yard loss, and it'll bring up 4th down, and we're going to see a punting situation here. And the next thing you know, Danny Monty had a handle on him and yanked him down. Now let's see if Christopher ZR sends anybody, with Garrett Janello standing on the 44-yard line of McCleansboro. Now he's back about the 45. Let's see what the snap is. It's a good snap. Here comes the punt. It's up. It is not bad, but it's sailing over to Freeman. It'll go out of bounds, it looks, or it will die. Yeah, it's going to go out of bounds. Just about the 48-yard. 2, 1. 7 minutes, 23 seconds left to go in the first period. And we've already got a touchdown on the board for Christopher ZR as Danny Monty brings him up in a full house backfield. He sends Fletcher in motion to the left. He turns and he hands it to Bramlett. Bramlett has a hole, and he's going to pick up some more yardage. He's just running over everybody. Picks up about 12 yards and a first down to about the 36-yard line of rushing yardage tonight. I may have to X out some other guys here to add more, because Bramlett already has on the night. He gained 45 yards in the first possession. Add to that 12. That's 57 yards for all of you math majors out there for Bramlett, and we're still in the first period with 7 minutes to go. Monty sends Fletcher wide, or in motion to the right, and he takes it himself straight up the middle. It looks like a pickup of about 2 yards. They're going to give Monty a gain of 3, and it'll bring up 2nd down and 7. So Danny Monty getting in on the rushing yardage tonight. Full house backfield for Christopher. They turn, they hand it to Janello, who breaks up the middle. He's got a hole. He's on his feet. He may go. He's gone all the way. Touchdown. What a run for Garrett Janello. He took the ball at about the line of scrimmage and took it all the way in. A 34-yard run for Garrett Janello, and now he's racking up some yardage on the field there, and he picks up the touchdown, and it's quickly 13-0 Christopher ZR. See what happens on the point after with Gaddis coming out. That time Janello looked like he was going to be hit at the line of scrimmage. He just kind of deked his way around the defense, and next thing you know, he was in the end zone. Here's the snap back. It's handled good. The kick is up. It's good. John Gaddis puts it through, and quickly, again, the Christopher ZR Bearcats strike. 6:21 to go in the first period. It's 14-0. You're listening to high school football on WFR to go in this first period, and already it is 14-0 Christopher ZR. And what an exhibition they've put on so far on the ground. Bramlett, it's already got 57 yards. Fletcher has 6 yards. He's only carried the ball one time, and that's for 6 yards. And then you add into that Garrett Janello, who has 45 yards. Here's the kick. It's a short one. It bounces. It's picked up by number 85 for the McCleansboro Foxes. He doesn't want to go down, but finally he's hauled down. That's Jason Organ, senior, making the stop. The 27-yard line is the line of scrimmage on the McCleansboro side of the field, and they'll take over 1st and 10 with 6 minutes and counting in the first period. Turning they hand to the first back through. He picks up about 3 yards on the carry. Going to get it up on his first carry. And it'll bring up 2nd down and 7. And he's going to come off the field. That was number 77, Billy Long. He's going to come off the field with some sort of equipment problem, so that will take care of that, and we're back to action. McCleansboro with the football and a 2nd down and 7. They turn and pitch to the second back. That is Organ. He takes it outside, but he's not going anywhere. He maybe picked up a yard, maybe a half a yard. Boyd, Hart, and Organ have less yardage than Mike Fletcher. And Mike Fletcher only has 6 yards so far on the night. 8 plays for CZR tonight, 2 touchdowns, 2-point afters. Here's the turn, the pitch back. It's a halfback option. Here's the throw downfield. It is caught by number 24 for McCleansboro. That is Jeff Karcher. It's dropped right into Karcher's hands. He takes it up to the 46. That is a 1st down for McCleansboro, their first of the night. 1st and 10 with 5:07 to go. They're on the Christopher ZR side of the field with a full house backfield. Here's the turn and the handoff to the third back through. And that will be number 24, Karcher. And I believe the ball is on the ground. Let's see what they're going to call. The ball came out, but let's see if they say he was down by contact already. I think down in 4. The ball came out, but he was already down by contact. So McCleansboro keeps the ball. Mike Belangi, the quarterback, takes the snap, turns, fakes the handoff, now rolls to his right. He's going to put it up. He throws it downfield. It is almost caught. And number 34, Jeremy Dowd. There's a lot of folks open on that play. So let's see if they go back to the passing game again on 3rd down. Belangi is the quarterback.
No. Stick it down there, broke 2 down, though.
He takes the hand off and turns and hands it off to number 36, who's the third back through. That is times that McCleansboro has put the ball up in the air. There's been some wide open folks downfield for the Foxes. So now the huddles break up. Both teams are getting ready to set their offense and defense and get back to action. 1st and 10. The ball is going to be at about the 36-yard line of the Christopher ZR Bearcats. McCleansboro on Christopher's side of the field on the 36. Belangi turns, hands it to the first back through, almost didn't get it to him, and he'll pick up a couple of yards. Down at 8. First quarter action, 14-0. Christopher ZR leads this game already, but McCleansboro trying to come back with their own offense. They're down to the 34-yard line of Christopher ZR. Belangi turns. He pitches it left side to Boyd, who tries to turn the corner, and he's hauled down by number 23, Mike Bramlett. The carry. Good tackle there by Mike Bramlett from behind, pulling him down and saving the 1st down. 3rd down and 4. 2:52 to go, first quarter. Belangi, the quarterback, with a full house backfield, turns. Little misdirection. They hand it off to Oregon, and that play has not going anywhere. That was a strange-looking play. It almost looked as though that both teams stopped because they heard a whistle or something, but play was not called, so they ran around the left side. And that was really a strange play. I thought for a moment there that somebody had blown a whistle and both teams just completely stopped, and that's what it looked like to me on the field. In fact, the quarterback for McCleansboro looked like he was walking off the field as the play was developing. But we'll see what they're going to do here with a 4th down and 3 now. Pickup of almost a yard. They turn and they run the halfback or the quarterback option, and it's stopped by Park. Jeremy Park saw it all the way. He was not going to let the quarterback pitch it out there on the option play. And it'll bring up 1st and 10 now for the Christopher ZR Bearcats as they take over on downs. A good defensive play there by Jeremy Park. 10, let's mark the ball at about the 27-yard line. So they lost it on downs after taking the ball from their own end of the field down into Christopher ZR territory, did McCleansboro. Now Christopher has the ball. They turn it and hand it to Bramlett, who tries to do something with it. He lost it, and Monty picks it back up, but still no gain. 2nd down, 13 with a minute and counting to go in this first quarter. Monty brings them up with Janello, Bramlett, and Fletcher in the backfield. Takes the snap, turns, pitches it. to Fletcher. Is that Bramlett turning the corner? He's got the corner again. This time he's forced out of bounds. And he'll bring it up to about the 42-yard line on the Christopher ZR Bearcats. 10 with less than a minute to go in the first quarter. Christopher ZR moves it up to about the 43-yard line. Mike Bramlett turning the corner. When they get that ball, I'm telling you right now, between Fletcher and Bramlett, when they get that ball in that breadbasket, you can't read the numbers. They hold that ball tight. Monty's going to throw at the ball. He backs up, throws it downfield. He's got Gilbert. Gilbert's got the ball. And he's down to about the 25-yard line of the McCleansboro Foxes. So move it from the 44 down to the 25. It'll bring up first down and 10 for the Christopher ZR Bearcats. Nice pass play as Danny Monte rolled to the right and looked downfield and found his favorite receiver, Steve Gilbert. And just about any time you put the ball that close to Steve Gilbert, he's going to catch it. I found that out. That man's got some good hands. 39 seconds and counting. Will Christopher score before the quarter is up? Take a commanding 21-point lead. Here's Monty with the pitch back to Janello. He turns to the left corner. He gets to the outside, and he's hauled down by number 15, Justin Billington. But he picked up a few yards on that play, maybe a pickup of about 5, maybe 6. Success turning that corner, and they're also finding success. They're going to try to get one more play off before the first quarter expires. 3 seconds, 2 seconds, 1. Here's the snap. They got it off. They turn. They hand it to number 23. That's Bramlett. They still haven't hauled him down, and he finally gets down to about the 9-yard line. Bramlett picks up the first down. A couple of times he was nailed in the backfield, but just kept dragging players with him, and he'll pick up yardage. And we're going to add him up here and tell you exactly how many yards he has tonight, and remind you that it's only the first quarter. He has 90 yards rushing. Mike Bramlett with 90 yards rushing, and we're only in the first quarter, folks. So let's see what Bramlett can do tonight. And Garrett Janello is having a night himself. We'll tell you a little bit more about him in just a few moments. But right now, Christopher ZR has the ball. They're going to pick it up at about the 9-yard line. First and goal to go. A 14-0 lead already for Christopher ZR on homecoming night, trying to tack on more. Back in motion. Handoff straight up the middle to Bramlett. Touchdown! Mike Bramlett took the ball, and he was just so fast that some of the McCleansboro Foxes were looking around saying, where did he go? Well, he went into the end zone that time, another 9 yards. He's got 99 yards on the night so far in rushing for Mike Bramlett, and it's 20-0. He's already hit 2 point-after attempts. The sophomore kicks it up. Oh, this is a good one. Right through. Out of the I formation with Boyd in the backfield. Now we've got a man in motion to the right. They turn and hand it off to Boyd. Boyd goes about 2 yards, and he's hit and dropped. For the Foxes, they already trail 21-0. Belangi takes the snap, turns, hands it off to the second back through. This time he's got some yardage, and it looks like Boyd picking up a few more yards there, maybe up to about the 30-yard line. 3rd down and 1 with just over 11 minutes to go in the first half. You're enjoying high school football on this cool Friday night. And if you're a Christopher ZR fan, you're really enjoying high school football on this Friday night. 21-0 they lead. Belangi takes the snap, turns, hands it off. Here's a first down by Boyd and more. He's up the middle. Now he's hit and brought down, but just beyond the 46-yard line, so a pickup. So you just can't sit back and say, well, it's 21-0. We got this game at hand. Who knows what the McCleansboro Foxes can have up there. 10:48 to go here in this second quarter. First half action of high school football on WFRX, and we've got more high school football to come here tonight. So keep it right here as Christopher ZR tries to improve on their record. And McCleansboro right now trying to solve Christopher ZR's defense. And at least for one play, the running back John Boyd did. Boyd's in the backfield. Belangi is the quarterback. They send now Boyd wide, or moving to the right. Belangi turns, hands it off. He's hit his moment. He hands it off, and there's a fumble, and it's picked up. Danny Monte is gone. He is gone for a touchdown. What a play from the 44-yard line. Belangi tried to hand the ball off, and he was hit almost immediately in the backfield. The ball came loose. Monte picked it up, and he's gone. And that is a big play, my friends. Christopher ZR is on the board again, this time only taking one play and going something McCleansboro did not want to see. Monte will now hold the ball for Gaddis. He'll try to nail his 4th point after. The snap back, ball up, it's good. So he's becoming automatic. In fact, he's so automatic, And Christopher ZR will kick the ball off and go on defense here again in just a few minutes. We're going to take a timeout. We'll be back with more high school football on WFRX. Can't hear myself for some reason. One. A 44-yard fumble recovery and return for a touchdown for Danny Monte. Puts Christopher ZR on the board again. This time not the offense, but the defense striking with an offensive player, I guess you could say. And it's 28-0. The point after good by Gaddis. And we've got ourselves a very, very big lead for the Christopher ZR Bearcats. Here's the whistle, and here goes the kick. Gaddis boots it to the left side. It's picked up there by number 41, Andy Traylor. Traylor turns the corner and brings it up to about the 33-yard line. 20, 30, 35, right around that area all night. So they haven't had really bad field position yet, but they have not been able to capitalize when they need to. Here's Belangi, turns, hands it off to Boyd, who gets a running start at the line, and he's got a hole. He's got a first down, and he picks up about 13 yards. John, 10 fingers. I was expecting him to bow down and say, we're not worthy, but I guess that's not what he was going to do. He's calling out a set defense. McCleansboro with the ball, turns. They fake the handoff to Boyd. Now rolling to the right is Belangi, throws it downfield, and the ball is dropped. Aaron not connect. It'll bring up 3rd down and 9. Ball is on about the 47-yard line for McCleansboro. They're still on their side of the field. They fake the handoff again, and this time it goes nowhere because the Christopher defense read it all the way. Steve Gilbert in on the tackle, and also on that tackle was number 36, Jeremy Park. And Danny Mont, 5 yards on the quarterback sack. 3rd down and 14. 8:42 to go. John Boyd will stay in to punt the ball. You almost wonder if at this point they're not thinking about maybe a little trickery. Who knows? That's a long 14 yards though. Here's the punt. Off the side of the foot, but still not a bad punt. It bounces and takes a McCleansboro bounce and will stop at about for more high school football action here on WFRX. Bearcats bring it up to the line of scrimmage with Danny Monte again, the quarterback, Fletcher, Bramlett, and Janello in the backfield. They turn. Monte running the quarterback option. He runs the option play pretty good and gets up about 5 yards. So fumble recovery and a run back for a touchdown. 2nd down and 5. Fletcher, Bramlett, and Janello again in the backfield. Double tight end set. Here's Danny Monte, the quarterback, taking the snap, turning, handing to the second back through Janello. He's hit at the line and brought down. Good defensive play that time by number 58. The marching band is getting ready to get on the field. They're marching over to the near side here as the offense for the Christopher ZR Bearcats is getting ready to do something on 3rd down and 5. Bramlett goes in motion. Now they turn, and here's a pass play. Monte looks, rolls, throws it out into the flat to Gilbert. He's got it first down. He's running across the field. He's hit and brought down, but he'll pick up a first down out to the 45. 1st and 10 Bearcats now. 6:38 to go in this first half. Ball will be marked at the 45-yard line. Again, Fletcher, Bramlett, and Janello in the backfield. They turn and pitch it to that's Bramlett on the left side. He picks up about 5 yards in offense. Garrett Janello has 52 yards rushing, 34 of those yards coming on one play and a touchdown. Here's Monte taking the snap, turns, hands it to the second back through. That's Bramlett. Bramlett is caught in the backfield. He'll pick up maybe a couple of yards. So good effort there by Bramlett. 3. So far tonight, Garrett Janello's had himself a big night touchdown-wise. Mike Bramlett's had himself a big night yardage-wise. Only one back in the backfield. And now Bramlett goes in motion to the right. Here's Monte rolling out to the right. He's going to look to throw it. He now runs with the ball, and he gets away from one tackler, has the first down. And we have Monte knocked out of bounds, but it looks like he may have picked up the 4-yard line. 5-yard penalty on a clip there, and they bring it back. 3rd down and 11 now. Monte takes the snap. He's going to try to put it up again. He rolls out to the right. McCleansboro defending that pretty good. He throws it out to Janello, who just couldn't quite run underneath it. Garrett Janello tried to run underneath it, but the pass was just a little overthrown. He pulls the helmet off, comes over and talks it over with the head coach. And Bramlett goes back to take the ball and to punt it. 28-0, 5 minutes to go in this first half. Bramlett takes the snap. He gets the punt off. Flags go down. Good punt. It bounces over Boyd's head. Now he fields it at about his 6-yard line and starts upfield. And he's pulled down at about the 12-yard line, so John Boyd returns it about 6 yards. 1st and 10 with 4 minutes and 15 seconds counting to go in this first half. Christopher ZR leads it 28-0. McCleansboro trying to get on the board maybe before halftime. That could be a great help to them if they could. Here's Boyd up the middle. He'll pick up a couple of yards. He's already over 105 yards rushing. So a couple of big weeks again for Mike Bramlett. And the Christopher ZR Bearcats, of course, winning when Mike Bramlett does that well. On offense, McCleansboro sends Boyd wide in motion to the right. They pitch it back to Oregon, who turns the corner, breaks the tackle, but can still only get just a little bit beyond the line of scrimmage, as he picked up only a couple of yards on that play. Maybe just a yard, actually. But he was hit late, and that added another 15 yards onto the end of that play. So at the midfield stripe, McCleansboro with the ball. They hand it off to Boyd, and just the moment Boyd got the ball, he was being hit and tackled, and he'll lose a couple of yards. Jeremy Park again on the stop, along with number 76, Kevin Gray. First time we've heard his name tonight, a 205-pound senior, 5'10". Christopher ZR Bearcats on defense. Now they're going to have the halfback pass again, and a little throw across the side. They were trying to throw it right back to the quarterback, Belangi. Here's how the play to 11. Karcher is also the second-string quarterback, so you can see where that would happen once in a while. 3rd down and 11. McCleansboro, they're going to the pass. They're going to throw the ball up, and it's tipped and intercepted. Goodbye. Touchdown, number 78. That is Keith Littlefair. Keith Littlefair took the little deflection out of midair and ran it all the way downfield. There was no one there to stop him, and quickly it is 34-0. My, oh my, what a play by Keith Littlefair. Christopher ZR on the board again, one play, and they go 48 yards and a touchdown. Wow. Keith Littlefair with a touchdown, 48-yard run. That time the quarterback Belangi stopped back and drop back, going to throw the ball down the middle. Here's the point after attempt. It's up. It is good. And it's 30.